What's up, everybody? It's your girl JoJo, and I am coming to you with the review for the Braxton Family Values Season 6, Episode 3. A little bit of the old JoJo look with the bob. I am not feeling it. It's too flat for my face. I like my hair to have a little bit of oomph to it, a little bit of volume, and I just cannot get this bob to work right. It's just too flat, or it needs some layers or something. But anyway, it is what it is for now. I wanted to give y'all a quick little story time before we get started about this computer. So, y'all remember I told y'all that JoJo loses everything. Debit cards, keys, money. I just lose, everything. I lose stuff. Lost my computer charger, ordered a new computer charger. Thought I was ordering a good computer, authentic Apple charger. And how about it got to me on Thursday and it didn't work? So y'all know I was pissed. Pulled my Kindle out because I was going to prepare to do a video on it, but I really didn't want to. Kept delaying it. So by Sunday, I got this urge to really, really clean out my car. And I'm talking about clean. Like, my car need prayer. So I get to cleaning out my car. I go to the trunk. I start pulling out bags. Y'all, why a big white cord falls out of bag, and it is a computer charger. My computer charger that I accused Dunkin' Donuts of having. So, sorry. Please forgive me. I didn't even do the episodes last week because it was just too late. And that Kindle is just not good for making videos on, but I did realize that if I could just cut down my editing time, I would enjoy making my videos way more. It's like I love making my videos, I just hate editing. So if I just get myself together, I won't have to do so much editing on the videos and quit trying to do the play-by-play because y'all don't watch the episode anyway. So anyway, moving on to the review, Braxton Family Values Season 6, Episode 3. Picks up where it left off from Episode 2. Mama Evelyn has spilled the beans. Tamar and the girls and everybody is now in Vegas, minus Tawanda, and Tamar is now in hiding, is what we find out. Now, there is just one thing that I wanted to talk about from Episode 2, and that thing is the party bus situation. I felt like the move that Tamar made was a little bit passive-aggressive. I don't know how you all felt, but I feel like she knew that they had planned her a surprise. She knew that they were trying to apologize for how they came at her. We talked about that in my first review. And it seemed to me like that was her way of saying, I don't really care what you guys have to say, and I'm going to make sure to bring my baby and spend time with my baby. That way I don't have to really be talking and fooling with y'all like that, because I am still upset about it. I don't think that Tamar was at a place where she wanted to forgive, and if that's where you are, fine. But, don't be passive-aggressive about it. Adult passive-aggressiveness is one of the worst experiences I've ever had in life. So just say what it is you have to say, or, just say, maybe, not the party bus right now. I appreciate it, but let's just get together when we get to Vegas. Anyway, another thing, Mama Evelyn spilling the beans. Now, I don't know how you all have felt, but I have felt like I wasn't 100% sure what was going on. I have honestly felt like the family could have been lying for a storyline. But now that I've watched this episode, it's not that I don't believe that there's some, half-truths going on. I just feel like they're getting to a point where they're acting strangely. Like, they put it out there and then they pulled it back. You know what I mean? Because now Tamar and Vince is still her manager, and she's on The View, saying that he wasn't cheating, and they just completely don't talk about the domestic violence thing. So I'm just like confused. Do y'all think they could get Mama Evelyn alive for a story? I don't see it. I don't see it, but something about the whole thing is a little bit fishy. So anyway, when we get started on this episode, Tamar is in hiding, and the conversation that Trina had with her father, I understood Trina in that moment. This episode really had a lot to do. Trina was, kind of headlining a lot of this episode, trying to get things together. I was annoyed that Daddy Braxton was acting as if all of this was new, because it doesn't seem to be new to anybody else. This was why, again, I was just like, okay, so have they been hiding it? Or is everybody not on the same page? Like, what has been going on here? Y'all know Daddy Braxton is not my favorite person. I've always said that I think he has very slick pimp behaviors. So he is not, I'm not a Daddy Braxton fan, but let me not talk about nobody daddy. Okay, I do respect my elders. He said that Tamar's always told him that nothing was going on. Trina said at this point she doesn't care anymore, because I'm not going to keep trying to help somebody that don't want to be helped, or save anybody that want to be saved. Tracy is kind of along the lines of, until she tells me she needs me to step in, then I'm not stepping in. And How do you guys feel about that? All right, how do you guys feel about that? Because I'm sure you all have heard about the Emily and Fab situation, and a lot of people have said, well, if this was going on the whole time, then somebody should have stepped in a long time ago. Some people are saying it's amazing to me that you guys can tell Emily to leave Fab, but y'all won't tell your homegirls to leave they man that's been hitting on them. So how do you all feel about that situation? Do you feel like it's your job as a friend or a family member to step in, whether or not that family wants you to or not? If you feel like their lives are being threatened, that's my view. All right. If I know that somebody's getting beat on and I know about it, like I know I am in there, I'm involved, not just hearsay, but I know about it. I'm not only going to say something to the friend, but eventually it's going to get to the point where I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. And if you decide not to press charges, that's fine. But, well, see, I guess it's a little dicey because in some situations where they feel like if somebody tells, it's going to get even worse for them at home and they might even be killed. So I guess you do have to tread lightly. I've never thought about it that way, surprisingly. But I guess you do have to tread lightly. My mother was with somebody briefly that did hit her in front of me, I think 2 or 3 times. And as a child, I kept it a secret because she told me to. But eventually, I did let my grandma know, and my grandma was very disappointed that I did not tell her earlier, but understood that I was being obedient and being loyal to my mother at the time. So y'all let me know how y'all felt about that situation. I'm turning this car off. I ain't got no gas. Tony's birthday. Now, I don't know who put Tracy and Trina in charge. Well, I guess because Tawanda wasn't there. They automatically found themselves in charge. But let me tell you, Trina and Tracy ain't got no business whatsoever planning anybody's event. We have seen them do stuff in the past that didn't make no sense. Y'all remember when they went in together and got the gift for Mama Evelyn, and it was like a doggy bed, for the dog. Just don't make no sense. So we know not to put them in charge of nothing. But because Tawanda wasn't around, I guess Trina had to step up. And she tried, y'all. She tried. Let's talk about this birthday party and these looks of Tony. Child, it was a fail on all fronts. You could tell that Trina was supposed to be Tony Braxton. Now, when she got up with the fishnets, I was a little uncomfortable because, they daddy was there. But I'm pretty sure he's seen them performing in, different looks. So I guess it was okay. But no, no. But she did better than Tracy. Y'all, when Tracy got up and Tracy had on, I didn't know who Tracy was, honestly. When I saw her sitting over there with that wig, I was just like, no, what look is she trying to give us? Like, what year? She did not look like Tony Braxton. She looked like, it actually looked like a wig that I've seen Vivica Fox wear in some kind of movie. Was it Booty Call? Child, I don't know, but it was a mess. It was a mess, and then she got up and she had on like the one piece, and Tony is so shady because Tony was just like, I had no idea that you were supposed to be me. And then she said, well, it was a nice gesture. I said, Tony, now you could at least try. She ain't no good. Mama Evelyn was there, but Mama Evelyn was still feeling some type of way. I'm sure she hadn't talked to Tamar at that time, so her nerves was probably bad. Daddy Braxton was being his typical self. I thought it was hilarious that he came as Grandma Eva, I believe it was, and he looked just like his mother. So he came in there and did that. The daddy is always just like a little bit, he makes me uncomfortable because some things that he does are just like a little bit inappropriate, but I guess they're used to it. All they was concerned about was, I hope you ain't bringing your wife up in here, because he kept saying he had a surprise and he was going to bring her in. Child, he know to never do that again. Michael Jr. was there. Michael Jr. always looks uncomfortable. I can only imagine having that many sisters. He always looks out the loop. He always looks like he's ready to go, but I did see some chuckles out of him, so that was a relief. The fact that Tony told them that she thought the party was boring was 100% wrong. I laughed, but Tony, you was wrong for that, okay? That was ungrateful of you to tell them that the party was boring. All you had to do was say, this is nice, I appreciate it. Just be thankful. Just say thank you is all you have to say. But now she want to start doing stuff she ain't never did. She want to trash the hotel room. Tony does strike me as a little bit boring. Now, we love you. We do, but everybody gotta have their place. Everybody can't be the turn up. So if you are who you are, I guess. But that was Tony's party. The next thing that happened on the episode just kind of centered around the whole Vegas thing, Tony's birthday. Did you guys feel like Tony felt some type of way about turning 50? I think she felt some type of way. She doesn't need to, though. Tony is beautiful. I know there's probably that thought in her head, like, gosh, I am 50 years old. Like, the better part of my life is, well, not the better part, but many years of my life are already behind me. And I mean, I guess I'll probably have those thoughts too whenever I turn 50. But as far as looks go, baby girl is beautiful. Her body is amazing. I'm hating. I need to get my body together. Tony looks better than some 25-year-olds. Like, she looks super good, even when she doesn't have on any makeup. Like, did Tony get work done right in here? Like, how do you keep this from happening? Like, she don't even got barely any of that. Like, she is just a good looking woman. Still not with her being with Birdman. I am still just so confused. But she seemed to have a glow since she's gotten with what is his name? Byron or Byron? Brian? Oh, that was country. Brian got her award on that stage. Isn't it amazing to be watching a show and then you're receiving awards from a show that you used to look at and admire? So just congrats to Tony. It is a big deal to be a legend in this game where people can barely have 1 year of success and relevancy. Just kudos to her for being able to do everything that she has done and look amazing while doing it. We know she's had some money situations, but Tony is still here. She's still prospering and she's still performing. I would love to go to her tour that she is about to have. I would love to see Toni Braxton. Surprisingly, Tamar is there. She does show up to the award show. She does perform. She sung her face off. We saw it. When they were out on the red carpet, it was, it was just very, very, stiff. Nobody really knew what to do. These teas, child. Trixie to Tamika. I just can't get the word. Tamar got there before everybody on the red carpet, so she had already passed through. But when they get out to the red carpet, there is somebody interviewing. They want to ask Mama Evelyn some questions. And, we heard that you let stuff out of the bag with Vincent. Where are you with that now? Mama Evelyn was just like, what do you mean, where am I? Okay, she had attitude. And I just want to say to you, Mama Evelyn, I love you. But you can't have no attitude with the not the announcers. What are their names? You can't have an attitude with the paparazzi and these interviewers when you're the one that put it out there. If you didn't want nobody to ask no questions about it, then you should not have put it out there. But you did. So now people are going to ask you about it. And she told her, I'm still praying about it. How about that? How about that? I was just like, girl, don't get no attitude with me. You the one that told everybody, but okay. She says that's why they like Mama Evelyn, because I say what I need to say and I keep it moving. You do that. We appreciate it, Mama Evelyn. We do. Let me not say nothing else. I don't want her telling me off later. So after the awards show, things are pretty much the same. Tamar hasn't really talked to anybody. She hasn't reached out to anybody. Trina is hurt only for the fact that she feels like Tamar is not reaching out because either she's embarrassed or she doesn't feel comfortable sharing or she doesn't know what to talk about. But she wants Tamar to understand that her family is there to surround her with love and to be there for her, not to put her down in any type of way. And I want her to feel comfortable doing that. But there was another comment that Trina made immediately after that kind of negated what she said. And I just wish they wouldn't do that. Like, just say it, but don't put a but on the end like, but, you do have to be responsible for this and that. No, like, either say what you need to say and say the right thing in the right time or don't say nothing at all, okay? Because it's the time and the place, like Tony has said. But Mama Evelyn is breaking down when she does talk to Trina because she felt like she had to let it go. She don't know what she was trying to prove or what she was going to get accomplished, but she felt like she had to let go. Now, when Mama Evelyn started breaking down in tears in that coffee shop, baby, that was it for me. That was it for me. I just refuse to believe it's a lie at this point because I don't think they could get Mama Evelyn to do all that acting. Now, they daddy, yes. But do y'all think they could get Mama E? Ooh, child. I hope not. And let's talk about Tracy and this whole baby situation. First of all, Tracy, you going about it all wrong. Why did you let them live with you before they had a child? They have sex, they have a child. Now you're trying to kick them out. Okay, and they got a baby on the way. Like that don't make no sense. And I know some of y'all, younger folk, y'all gonna be screaming and toting. That's what's wrong with black people. Y'all kick y'all kids out the house too early. Then y'all get to comparing other cultures. Let me tell y'all something about other cultures. In any other culture, you will not bring a baby in that house and think that you're still about to live there. Okay, them Africans, them Chinese and Japanese, they wish you would. And even if they do let you live there, you better be going to medical school. You better be on your way. So they are a lot harder as parents. So y'all got to be careful when you start doing all this comparing and contrasting, and ask yourself, what are you doing? Okay, are you showing the same level of respect to your parents that these children show to theirs? Because sometimes that make a household run respect. Make a household run a whole lot easier, and that tends to be something that I love. I once was a black child, but and while we do have respect, there are some times where we toe the line. Y'all know it, so. Anyway, I think Tracy's going about it all wrong. Give them time to get themselves together a little bit. Yes, I know they had sex in your house, but guess what? You responsible for that because you let them live there. You let them sleep in the same bed, apparently, and have sex in your house. So what you thought? They was just laying in there cuddling and, getting some finger time in and nipple rubbing? No. Okay, it was going down. Basement. And now she is pregnant, and now you are going to be a duchess. Tracy and her husband, to me, are both sexually inappropriate every time they get on screen, but we gonna continue to give God the glory on that. Tracy tells the daddy that he is going to be a great grandfather. He is really surprised. He can't believe little Kevin is doing do. But guess what? That's his problem. Okay, this is a brand new day for him, and I cracked up laughing, even though I don't like Daddy Braxton. That was funny because yes, it is fatherhood is honey, ladies and gentlemen. It is a brand new day. A brand new day. They said that on Sister Act 2. It's a new day for you, Kevin, baby. Okay, no more coming home, taking naps, playing the game. And Michael Senior said it right. He said my daddy used to tell me, if you going somewhere, pack them up, take them with you. I ain't babysitting. I kept Logan for 2 days and I almost lost the rest of my hair. So no, 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 that's not the type of great granddaddy I am. I said, I know that's right. That's me all day. I ain't gonna be trying to keep like I'm an auntie, but I'm not your typical auntie. Y'all not spending no weeks and spring breaks and summers with Auntie JoJo. It's not happening. All right, I send gifts. I get you for the day, give you back to your mama. That's how I rolls. And I ain't doing it that often, okay? I love you, but no. All right, you guys, that really is it. The episode was just kind of okay. We got to see what happens with this whole Tamar situation. I promise you, it's crazy. What I will say is she looks beautiful with her little bald head. I think that is a great look for her. Who would have thought? Really accentuates her face. But yeah, you guys, I don't know. We're going to continue watching. And y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode. And I will see you guys in a couple of hours for Marriage Boot Camp. All right, bye.